Pesce, we'll start with just, you're practicing in a different place. I mean, it always must be nice to sort of have that.
Yeah, it's cool. Brings you back to when you were a child going to these youth rinks. Seeing all the little kids. It's why we play the game. So, just a cool experience.
What do you want your team to really know about what happened in last game versus how you have to guard against a team like the Oilers? Because we know what firepower, even if McDavid isn't.
Yeah, I think just staying above them is huge. Establishing a forecheck, I think, it's a five-man unit too, defense, offense. So, I think we got to be a little harder on pucks and create more chaos and put more pressure on their D.
Do you feel?
Where do you feel you're at? I know it's been a couple games since you've been back, working with Luke, learning the system. Where's your game at now?
Yeah, no, I feel good. I think I'm getting, I feel more comfortable at each and every game, and I think I'll continue to.
How much of a group do you feel that that last game was just sort of one of those ones you kind of won?
Yeah, it's 82 games, right? You're not going to have your best every game, but we were in that game. We easily could have won that. I think we do ultimately have to find ways to at least get a point in that one. We know we don't have our best, but it was 0-0 with 5 minutes left. So just finding ways to grind those out, and I think we will over time.
I know the team obviously didn't have their legs in that game, but where's the balance when you're trying to get some rest, but also trying to get some work in at a practice, but also not overexerting, so you do have some energies for the game?
It's the beginning of the season. We're all pretty fresh right now, so I don't think that's really an issue.
First big road trip for you since you've been here. So what's this been like for you, getting to know the guys more and things like that?
It's been awesome. I had some FOMO not going to Prague with the fellas and getting to know everyone. But it's been a really cool team bonding experience, and I've really gotten to know everyone this trip. So I'm thankful for that, and I think chemistry is everything in this league, and if we're going to be good, you really got to truly care about one another on and off the ice.
Have you ever been up here before?
I did, yeah. A few years ago, I was up here. It's more beautiful this time, I think.
Nico, let's just start with, the atmosphere here, seeing all the kids. I mean, it's a different thing.
Yeah, for sure, but it's cool. I mean, you just kind of think back, you were these kids one day, so it was fun. It was a lot of people here. It's fun to see how much they're into hockey and show up for a practice like this, and still waiting here, and it's really cute.
You guys had a day off yesterday in Banff. How important was a little bit of a moment like that for you guys to spend that quality time together?
It was great. I think obviously Banff was a beautiful spot, and I think we did the most out of it. We were together as a team. We were talking about a lot of things, and I think it was a good trip for us.
How do the mountains compare to Switzerland?
I knew it was coming. It's nice, but I'm still going with Switzerland, Team Switzerland. But it's really nice. It's obviously really, really similar.
Did you ever have a practice when you were a kid that you could attend of a Swiss team, or you could kind of looking up at these players say, wow, someday maybe?
Yeah, I mean, yes, we did that. As little kids, watching the pro team practicing and seeing the players. So that's why it's sad. It feels like, you just kind of feel younger a bit, and you just you see kind of what it's all about. Hockey, I think, inspiring these kids, playing for them, and what kind of sport that is. It's just a fun sport to be part of.
Yeah. Who provided some of the inspiration for you?
Player-wise?
Yes.
Player-wise, for sure, my older brother. He's still playing, so he was always kind of inspiration for me. But player-wise, I obviously had some Swiss guys too, but over here was always kind of Pavel Datsyuk. So it's kind of the guy I was looking up.
What about a Swiss guy that you might have looked up to besides your brother?
I mean, back then I was looking at Nino, Josi, Streit, all these guys that kind of were people from Switzerland come over and start making an impact here in the National Hockey League. So those were kind of the guys I was looking up to too.
Did you ever get an autograph stick or autograph puck or anything memory like that kind of sticks with you?
Not.
Probably doesn't stick with you then.
Yeah, no. I honestly don't. I don't think so. No. I think I have a signed picture from Josi somewhere, but not a stick or anything. So wasn't lucky enough. Maybe I'll get one these days.
One now, right?
Yeah. Maybe we'll get one.
Sheldon, easy to start off here, just, being in a small little Canadian town, just the atmosphere and all the kids. Even coming after you for your autograph.
Yeah, it's great. Anytime you do this and you can involve the community and have them come out, it gives a little extra juice to the practice. And it's a great chance, for a community here, which, in Canmore and Banff, we've been able to have a great last 24 hours or so and a little bit of a reprieve from the schedule and something different for ourselves on our off day yesterday. And then, today, like I said, a little something different for practice too, so it's all nice.
Obviously, looking at practice, Nate Bastian not here. Do you have an update on how he's doing and what the sort of plan is?
Yeah, the update is going to be out at least a couple of weeks, and then we'll reassess him and figure out a plan from there.
So my assumption, he has gone back to Jersey, is that it?
He has gone back, yes.
It's nice to have a practice. There haven't been few and far between to have these practices and learning, teaching moments.
Yeah, for sure. We're able to, get some reps in on some things that we feel are important and have been slipping in our game a little bit. So yeah, practice time is valuable. I felt the same about the practice we had, prior to the game in Vancouver, and that was helpful for us. There to have a couple days in between the games, and similar here with the situation before tomorrow night.
You said you've seen a couple things slipping. Is there anything in particular that you can sort of share?
Well, we just just look at how we skated the other night. I didn't think we had our legs, our legs and our hands, but we just didn't execute, like ourselves. So there's just some things inside the structures when you're not feeling it and you don't have it. You have to really trust the structure and be in the right spots, and that's just really it for us. How we get through the neutral zone and how we get more ozone time and get onto the puck quicker.
What was the genesis for coming here, getting off the NHL grind a bit?
Well, I was first you look at the schedule, and there's some time there between Calgary and Edmonton, but it's really a byproduct of what we went through in October. We really looked at it as like a bit of a breath in the schedule, if you will, or we can sort of regroup a little bit. We had some team building activities yesterday, so it wasn't just a full day off for the guys. We did some activities with them, and they had some time to spend together and have some discussions and stuff like that. So all of those things are really productive, and we tried to use it, a chance to get away outside of just say the regular NHL routine to do so. We've been through a lot in October in terms of that schedule coming. You look at going to Prague, the demands of the schedule we had, and now we're out west. So we've had a lot of travel, and we've been through a bit. So a chance on the schedule to do something a little different, and as I say, take a bit of a breath, we felt made sense.
It was a grueling month of October. What are your positive takeaways from your team's play as you look at those 11?
Yeah, it was the play, it was up and down, but the positive for me that I've maintained through here is the energy of the players. So when I say energy, I'm not necessarily referring to having the legs or the energy to play games, but I was like, the guys come to the rink every day, excited to work, asking questions, wanting to get better, wanting answers, not getting disappointed, not being dejected or disappointed or feeling sorry for themselves, but just working. And I think the group has really come together nicely in terms of the camaraderie of the group, and the blend of guys who've been here and those who are new, like myself. Everyone's been very welcoming, and feels like it's a group that's been together far longer than it has.